My name is Diane Williams, and welcome to day 21 of VLCD. And I have broken the 200-pound mark. So I'm at 199.6 pounds. So I am down a full 20 pounds, exactly 20 pounds in 21 days. It's really amazing. I feel it in my body. I feel more confident. I feel lighter, I feel lighter and I feel sexier, and I'm starting to believe that I'm beautiful. I'm starting to feel beautiful. I am planning to actually stop at the end of August and do the 72 hours, and transition into phase 3 for at least 3 weeks, and I might do a phase 4 for 3 weeks and then go back to losing the rest of the weight. I made that decision. I was planning initially to just go all the way through until I lost the weight, but I've got something going on in August, at the end of August, and also the second reason, and this is the major reason, is that I want my mind to catch up. I want to catch up mentally and emotionally with the physical changes that are going on in my body. It's because the physical changes are happening really, really quickly, and I just want to catch up. I want everything else to catch up to it. So again, I'm down a full 20 pounds. I'm at 199.6 and I started at 219.6, and my abnormal fat is mostly in the middle. A lot of back fat, a lot of waist fat, a lot of stomach fat, and that's where most of it falls. And it's melting finally. And you cannot, that's not going to happen in other diets. It is not going to happen in other diets. I've tried everything, and this is just a miraculous diet. It's really amazing. So I wanted to, actually, Zoe, I think at one of her comments from the last video that I posted, she said, you need to talk to people about where you came from, your background. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that and the issues that are stemming up from my past. So basically, I grew up a fat girl. I was 10.5 pounds when I was born. My mom's Asian and my dad was African American, and he's deceased from being obese, actually. He is, I loved him. I love him, but he left me. He died early. He was a diabetic. He had heart problems. He had a food addiction. And it was hard to grow up with that. I think it's just like, being with, parents who are alcoholics, and, it's, at one point I remember thinking, when is he gonna die? When is he going to die? He had 3 heart attacks, and then he had a small stroke, and the last massive stroke, he died from it, and he was only 52. He was only 52 years old, and I was 20. So just being around someone who was addicted to something, to you know, to food, it was very, very difficult growing up. And I had a problem, you know, I had a problem with food, especially growing up. I was big. I was a big girl. And I was very, very shy, and, you know, and I felt invisible. I didn't feel, I wasn't, you know, I wasn't outgoing. But I think after my dad died, I just went to food, and I was addicted to food, and I blew up to, you know, being at 250 pounds. And I definitely was a, you know, I had a binge eating disorder, and I lost some weight. I lost some weight through exercise. I watched what I eat, but I still had the addiction to food, and I used fitness. I worked out a lot to get rid of it. I didn't get rid of it. I mean, I mean, you can only do so much with fitness. I mean, at one point I was working out 2 hours a day, you know, 6 days a week. And I think that's why I'm so dense, you know, my body's so dense, and I carry a lot of weight, and you can't tell. But, you know, just being 250 pounds and having a food addiction, you know, and being invisible and feeling that way, when people tell me that I'm beautiful now, I don't believe it. So, and that is the reason why. That's one of the reasons. And, you know, I'm starting to accept it now, especially when I'm losing the weight. I'm starting to accept it, especially if it's going to help other people. If my beauty grabs them and they want to listen, and then I catch their attention from my beauty, and then I keep their attention with my words and my inspiration and my story and what I have to give to them. So beauty is just one little quality, and I will accept that in myself, but only as a vehicle to inspire other people. That, for me, that is, you know, that's what I want to do. That's in my heart, and I want to share that. I want to do that in my life. Now with men, that's a different story. I don't accept it, and I kind of feel like it gets in the way with them. It's almost like they're caught up in it, and so they don't want to listen, or they don't want to see anything else, you know, about me. They don't want to know anything else. And so I'm having a really, really hard time with that part. And for me, it's like, oh my gosh, you know, could he just stop saying that? I want him to really, you know, get to know me, and to really see the other aspects of me. Because I have developed other aspects, like the beauty thing, you know, I don't covet. It's not important to me when it comes to, you know, getting things that I want, I guess, from men. That's not, I don't care, you know, that's not my thing. I just really want to, you know, I really want to share with people and get to know people. And I feel like, you know, if a guy is like so into how I look, it's like, come on, this is a waste of time. This is a waste of time. So, I know that it's an issue for me, and I want to get rid of it, and I want to step into, you know, my power. So that's my story. That's my little background story. Okay, so I am at 199.6 pounds. I've lost 20 pounds on this diet, on the hCG diet, on day 21. I'm on day 21. Okay, from 219.6 pounds. Okay, thank you everyone. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.